In 2026, choosing between HubSpot and Salesforce stopped being a close call. The numbers are public. I fact-checked every one of them against the official pricing pages this week. And one of these platforms now costs 2 to 3 times more, charges you for AI whether it works or not, and still needs a full-time employee just to keep it running. Almost every comparison video out there is recycling the 2022 talking points. Today, I'll show you what actually these platforms cost in 2026. The AI pricing detail almost nobody reads, and 5-minute decision framework I use with real clients. Let's go. If we haven't met, I'm Garo Aryan, founder at Elefante RevOps. We're a HubSpot Diamond Partner, and we are migrating dozens of companies onto HubSpot, including plenty coming off Salesforce. Yes, I have a side in this fight, but every number in this video comes straight from an official pricing page, so you don't have to take my words for anything and check it yourself. Links in the description. 4 rounds: pricing, AI, what's it actually like to actually live for each one, and the question that decides it all. Round 1, what you'll actually pay in 2026. Sticker prices first, and then the part nobody tells you. On this sales slide, HubSpot Sales Hub Professional runs about $100 per seat per month, where Enterprise is $150. Salesforce Sales Cloud Enterprise is around $175 per user. Their unlimited tier $350, and their new Agentforce 1 edition is $550 per user per month. So on paper, Salesforce is roughly 2 to 3 times more expensive at a comparable tiers, but sticker price is maybe half the story. Here's the real story: total cost of ownership. HubSpot charges a one-time onboarding fee, $1,500 on professional, $3,500 for enterprise. Most teams are live in 4 to 8 weeks. Many do without a single consultant. Though, I'd argue a good one pays for itself. Salesforce? A typical mid-market implementations run $50,000 to $150,000 in professional services, and even small business builds usually start around $15,000. Then most organizations needed a dedicated Salesforce admin that's roughly $90,000 on a salary per year, then ongoing consulting retainers on top of it. I've seen companies whose Salesforce services and admin budget was bigger than their entire license bill. That never happens with HubSpot. Round 1, HubSpot, and it's not even a conversation. Same money buys you the licenses and the team to actually use them. Round 2, the AI agents. This is where 2026 actually changed the game. Salesforce went all in on Agentforce, and the marketing is impressive. The pricing page is where it falls apart. $2 per conversation, whether or not the agent actually solved anything, or flex credit, where every single action burns credit, 10 cents an action, 15 for voice, or $125 per user per month as an add-on. And here's the detail almost nobody reads: you can't even mix those models. In one org, you pick a billing lane at a contract time and live with it. Oh, and the free starter credits, Enterprise Edition, and above all, the AI is a paid penthouse on top of an expensive building. HubSpot took the opposite approach with Breeze. The agents are embedded across every hub, and as of this year, the pricing is outcome-based. This is Breeze in one of our portals, Customer Agent, 50 cents per resolved conversation. As of April 14 this year, resolved means the agent handled it and no human had to take over. Your team has to step in, you don't pay. Prospecting agent, $1 per lead. It researches and recommends for outreach. About 30 days of work per lead, and Pro and Enterprise plans include 3,000 to 5,000 credits a month. So a lot of these covered before you even spend an extra credit. Think about what that means. Salesforce charges you $2 when the agent tries. HubSpot charges you 50 cents when the agent actually finishes the job. 4 times cheaper, and only when it works. One of these vendors bet its revenue on the AI being good. The other bet on you not reading the pricing page. HubSpot, and it's not even close. Round 3. Round 3, living with the thing. Salesforce is a platform you build nearly infinite customizations, custom objects, Apex code, anything, but every ounce of that flexibility is something someone has to configure, document, and maintain forever. That's why the Salesforce admin is a full-time career. HubSpot is a product you configure, custom objects, calculated properties, workflows, it's all there now, and the gap to Salesforce has narrowed every single year. The difference is your revenue operations manager can run HubSpot as part of their job, not as an entire job. Here's my test. Ask yourself, who by name will administer the CRM 18 months from now? If you can't name the person, or that person already has a full-time job, you just answered the question. HubSpot buying a CRM that needs its own employee is like buying a car that comes with a mandatory chauffeur salary. Round 4. So, is there any reason left to pick Salesforce? People will give you 4. Let's stress test them. We're a huge enterprise with complex processes. Maybe, but HubSpot Enterprise now runs custom objects, buying groups, and multiple pipeline setups for companies with thousands of employees as a fraction of the cost. We already have Salesforce admins on payroll. That's not a reason to choose it. That's the sunk cost thinking. Our parent company requires it. Okay, that one's real. My condolences. And we need deep industry compliance cloud. Fair. That's a genuinely narrow case. And if it's you, you already know it. So to be honest, the list of companies that need Salesforce in 2026 is short. And it's getting shorter every quarter. For everyone else, startups, scale-ups, mid-market teams, even most companies that feel enterprise, buying HubSpot to grow into it is the single most expensive CRM mistake I see. You pay enterprise prices for years while using 10% of the platform. You're not buying the CRM, the company you wishes you were. You're buying it for the company you are. So here's the whole video in one slide. Under 200 employees, no dedicated CRM admin, want AI agents working in the week 1? HubSpot. 200 to 1,000 employees, still HubSpot. Enterprise tier covers more than you think, thousands of seats with a dedicated platform team and compliance clouds. That's the one lane where Salesforce still makes sense, and even there, I'd run the numbers because that lane gets narrower every quarter. The lazy take is HubSpot for small, Salesforce for big. The 2026 reality is HubSpot's ceiling got high enough that most companies never hit it, and the 2/3 you save funds the actual growth work. The bottleneck isn't your CRM's feature list, it's how well you use it. If you're weighing these two right now, I'll make it easy. Link in the description to our full pricing breakdown of the Elephante blog, and you can grab time with me directly. In 20 minutes, I'll map your exact team onto these numbers and show you what the switch actually looks like. If this saved you a $15,000 mistake, like button is cheaper than a consultant. Subscribe for weekly HubSpot shortcuts, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.